he'll decide whether he should go top. Because I think when he's level 2, he can kill the A quite easily in the lane if he catches him. Because they have Clockwork plus Weaver. Those two supports are very, very strong together.
Especially against an AA who doesn't deal well with either.
Get me out.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. I don't find that the support combo for Boom is as strong as the support combo for Fnatic, definitely. There's really no combo for Fnatic.
They are more useful later, whereas... I mean, in general, A and Tiny is not that weak, but it's just because this game, Fnatic went for a Weaver support. So Weaver is like super strong at early levels because you trade very well, you have a lot of damage, you have a lot of mobility, so no one really wants to fight you, and you have a lot of kill potential.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Shukuchi, never mind. The caster curse is real.
Oh, they're actually gonna kill him? No! Yeah, Spectral Dagger hit a bit late, but they got him. They got him towards the end. Great, fantastic. First blood going to Kescue.
He didn't get the last hit.
It's okay.
A got the last hit.
It's okay. A needs items.
So you're that guy actually who picks the supports that needs items. So your argument is always about, oh, I need items.
We both know A does not need items, though. Obviously, that's a lie. He's one of the most item-independent heroes. Because now his axe is garbage.
He kind of needs items.
What do you think he needs? Eels?
Anything he can buy. He can buy anything. 4-star views. It's nice, you know.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he needs it then, right?
You have the right to go to the dead lane, last hit creeps, because you tell him, guys, I have Ice Blast. I can contribute to this fight.
Okay, that play by Hyde almost. I think he might actually be dead here. Ursa, there's another Ursa coming up ready any second. There's scouting Hyde.
Run away.
Oh, Hyde's dead. Yep. I love this, by the way. You could be a person that notarizes documents for who has the right to farm and just give it to players. You go, you have the right to farm. You do not, sir. You are just a fourth.
You are just my slave.
You're just my slave.
Bring my items in the courier. Thank you. Place an observer when I need one. Thank you. Please guard the runes for me. And if I can't get the runes, kill the rune. And if
kill the rune. I don't care if you get the gold.
If you have to die for it, please make sure he can't refill his bottle.
If you have to die for it. I'd rather you don't give him gold, but I don't care about your life though. Okay. Well, the Clockwork moved here, so they are playing Tribe.
You want a call like this? Seriously, you don't want a call that, oh no, my support's dying, I need to help him. You don't want that guy who has feelings for their support. You actually want the guy who just focuses on the job. I am a carry. I'm a selfish player. I hit creeps. My life is more valuable than anyone in the game. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. Hit creeps, get item, carry in.
So you need cores with higher egos, what you're telling me. Okay, noted. Noted. I will do that to my pups. Okay, I get it. In the middle lane, I cannot believe Mikoto actually got a first blood against...
What, the Dragonite killed?
Yes, and alone as well. He got a first blood against the Ember, and there we go. Yeah, all the tips and everything for DK.
I think he didn't expect him to have a stun. And he was trying to play very greedy because there's a wave at the tower. I think that's what probably happened.
He didn't expect him to have a stun, but he obviously is going to go for 2-1-2. We get the last hits on the board, by the way.
Oh, you'll be surprised. Some players be very greedy.
Hyde, okay, there's the Avalanche. Hyde still chased after the Swarm, really screws him over. Weaver deals a fair amount of damage, but he has a good amount of HP. And they go for the easy target. AA. So slow. Such an easy kill for these guys.
The Ancient One. That's why he's slow. He's old. He's probably like 1,000 years old.
So that's how you consider old. That's like... I know you're American, my friend. Okay. Back in Europe, old is 5,000 or nothing.
I mean, the thing is, I've been watching a lot of vampire movies, so 1,000 years old is like no.
The seeds of...
they walk around and telling each other, oh, I'm 1,000 years old, like it's nothing.
I love that comment. That's what they do with vampire movies. Just talk about their age. Mikoto's level 6 now with the catapult. Do you think we're gonna see rotations now here for the catapult?
Play with the catapult. What? Divide.
Did you not see that?
Now I'm getting distracted.
See, it's one of the best things in the battle pass. It's wonderful. Divide. I learned languages with Dota. Mostly insults, but
divide means go, right?
Yeah, divide means go. Well, divide means go.
Anyway, look at the map. Look at the mini-map. The supports are there to defend the tower against the dragon.
Yes.
The dangerous dragon, the green dragon, the common one. The green one is the common one, right?
It's the most common one, yes. The one that doesn't really carry much gold. Alright, well, that's still... I mean, you can still utilize the tower pretty effectively, but your dragon form is going to run out at this point, so you're not going to be able to use that. Oh, the toss.
Where is the Radiant supports?
Yeah, Radiant supports aren't rotating. I guess AA can't do much, though, to help this.
Your presence is needed. Says the...
Slave!
Says the king.
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't think...
Sir Davian requests your audience.
And now he's in trouble
Yeah,
though.
he's alone.
He's alone.
And look at the dire support.
Required. The TP is needed, and they actually don't have enough. Oh, they have the cogs. They stop the TP. Mikoto's not screwed. Nothing to do.
Look, your presence is late. You TP'd. Look at the dire supports. The dire supports, they were there. They were hovering around the neighborhood. Like, this is the first thing I always tell you, how to look at which team really actually knows what's actually going on in the game and what they're doing. Like the first catapult wave, and you look at Fnatic, they've been hovering around since the bounty run, right? They're always there because they're expecting, even though it felt like they were wasting time, right? They were just standing around there, but they felt like
Right.
the Dragon Knight has the threat on the tower, so they need to be there just in case the Radiant supports are there. But
Down Moon finds two, Syrian Chains, Avalanche will hit, so they're okay. Clockwork's actually joining in, they want to fight this. And they get a nice double cogs, toss, to make sure they can at least save the Legion Commander. Hyde sacrificing his life for his core. And it seems like it's going to work for now. We have Syrian Chains in a second, but Sleight of Fist not available.
This is going really well for the Dire team right now. They got the tower bot and defended.
Free kill for Savage.
Wait, what? The Spectre died?
Yeah, free kill. I mean, you're up
Solo
against
kill?
Nursa. You're up against a Nursa. What do? He jumps on you, he starts smacking, you die.
You dagger him and you run away.
But even then, it's kind of tough though, because Earthshock reduces your movement speed more than Dagger reduces, like, the difference.
What? Really?
That's the main.
So you're still slower than him if you dagger him?
And you can see the movement speed change.
Okay.
Radiant's top
So you have to
tower
dagger
is under
forward,
attack.
right? And then he has to walk in your path, but Earthshock gives him the extra speed. It's a bit difficult to play this lane.
Then what does he do? They
Cry.
They lost all lanes, right? Or except for the LC.
No, their mid lane's also fine. DK won that lane, even if the death afterwards. Oh, the double damage is for free. DJ could be dying because of this. Oh, they have a duel. They get DJ just as he was getting out of vision. Oh no, they had a ward. They had a ward. It's all good. Thank you.
Now they know.
Now they
There
know.
is vision. But Dire is still pretty happy with this, you know. They're hitting the top tower. Bot lane's all pushed out. They're still pretty contented, even though sure, the Ember dying solo to the DK, not very, very good for the game. But overall, they defended the subsequent DK form push, and now it's the second push. DD, they have to defend this again.
But this time no catapult, so a bit slower of pushing with DD. Syrian Chain.
Should be fine. Don't think they can kill him this time.
No, they can't have this.
Look at the
behind them.
support.
Yeah, the support just nearby.
I'm sorry, sir. We let you down the last time. Not again. Or what
can't do much with the
what
ice
my
one.
mom would tell me, no next time, please. She would give me that stern look, no next time. When I'm pushing the tower, please be there. If you're not there again, you're gonna be very sad later.
Winter's mom is actually immortal. She's a better player than him. That's where he learns his Dota. They go top instead. The support's the good smoke gank, but unfortunately, again, this combination not the greatest. Backdrop, okay, cold feet, don't toss. No, they haven't tossed. They haven't.
Wow, he's actually surprisingly tanked.
He's incredibly tanky.
How
He's actually
is he not even
surviving a
tanked?
fair amount. They
How did he
forced
not
Mikoto.
die during the duel? He had 1.2k HP.
By the way, very stupid tip, but don't toss while the cold feet is going on. You break it. It's
Oh,
yeah, vertical distance. You go first.
why?
Because you go up too much. You go up too far. Tiny is too buff in his arm, so he just sends you really far up, and you break the cold feet because of distance. I'm not kidding you, it's actually true. So you should never toss while he's cold feeted, because you're just losing the damage in the spell.
Radiant's
It's
bottom
pointless.
tower is under attack.
Toss
I
first,
see.
cold feet after. In fact, again, cold feet must be coming down.
Wait, are there any spells that do this as well? Just toss?
That's toss? No, just toss.
Middle tower is under attack.
Walrus Sponge?
Dyer's
Maybe, I'm not
tower
sure about that
has
one.
fallen.
I'm not sure.
That's why Dota is so annoying, you know. Sometimes there's so many different things that you think you know, but you actually don't.
Look at this. So they cold feed him, right? And he tosses, and he comes back down. There's no cold feed.
No damage.
Yeah. So you missed the damage. Like, I mean, it's a small thing. They still got him, but like you should.
The LC is the only one mad there. Where is my dual damage? Where, you pathetic slaves?
Yeah, I agree with you. Stop calling them.
Dyer's middle tower is
Actually, she
under
doesn't have the right.
Yeah,
Only
she's
the
also a
Spectre.
slave from
Yes.
on. Yeah, exactly.
Only the Spectre has the right this game to be the one true king.
Yeah, because it's such a Spectre is 4-1 every single time. You're the extreme win.
Yeah, she's the win condition.
But this goes back to what something you were telling me before on Spectre, which is Spectre actually rather that you win the other lanes rather than
Yes,
Spectre
you
win.
don't really care so much about your lane going well. Because if you win your lane, your teammates, your teammates don't do well in the lane. They can't do anything for you to haunt to, and you don't really want to go to the Spectre's lane to play as well, because that's not how you want to play the hero. You want somewhere to have action and you haunt to get a KS kill. Kill secured kill.
Yeah, exactly. Hyde stuck here. Went from low to high ground. I don't know what his purpose was. He's not gonna go down. The ice blast is super late. Hyde.
He has the
Pretty fast.
permission.
He's gonna die.
He has the position to do that. Here is a low ban.
Radiant's bottom tower
He has to give vision to the Spectre because the Spectre didn't know who was there.
Sure, that was actually a great play, by the way, in the bottom lane. Execute got it
Yeah.
because of the cold.
And you see now he knows that there's someone there because the support died and he immediately switches sides, so he goes bot to punk.
Right, so he was there tanking a small or a rotation.
Or he
of that.
thinks that there might be, or maybe the carry is telling him, wait, they might be coming here, I'm not sure. Because
You're my ward, move, move.
yeah, look at the vision, they have one observer ward in the bottom jungle, but the ward at top is too near to the Spectre, so they don't really see the Radiant Observer. You see this spot? He doesn't see the rotation coming up from the high ground, so he was telling the Tiny to be my slave, please. Go give me information. Is there anyone home here? If there's no one home, thank you.
Jim Assault's being chased. Nice, actually, the A. Talking about good slavery. I mean, this man just sacrificed himself for the Spectre. That was fantastic. Careful, Legion Commander. We still have a duel coming up. And
here comes the
help
Ember.
The Ember, steering chains. Now, there's no follow-up here, unfortunately. The Spectre has to run away. And DK is farming mid. Hyde could also be caught out. Moon looking for the skill. Sleight of fist, steering chains. They get him. And thanks to the Swarm, that Swarm deals so much damage to zero armor Tiny.
fortified.
So much damage. It's absurd. It's only level 1. Go stop to net worth, by the way, to see how these change. Long.
It's going to help them do Roche soon as well right now, because they already took the middle tier 1. I mean, I'm talking about Dire, so they already took the middle tier 1. And the bot tier 2 even. Tier 2 is... They got the tier 2 tower? No. Oh yeah, soon. So they are in a very, very favorable position. And mid lane, the DK is hitting the tower, but the tower got denied, by the way. The Clockwork managed to deny the tower from the Dragon Knight. I mean, so right now, the story of the game so far, up to 12 minutes, is all about this DK. You know, the Radiant is not really playing around the DK very well. And Fnatic has been responding perfectly to stop this DK from killing the tower. Oh, risk? Is he gonna risk it? Oh, is he getting Battle Fury?
He is getting Battle Fury. We have seen
It's
this.
better now, right?
Yes, because the swipes cleave, actually.
Oh, the swipes cleave?
The swipes damage cleave, yeah.
I mean,
Like, not obviously you don't cleave the
but
effect.
is that why you get the Battle Fury?
No, it's because you farm quicker and you can actually contest late.
Because right now you actually go for the Earthshock build compared to the...
Which is a more consistent mid-game rest of a bursty build, right? It's more about the laning, it's more about snowballing from there. I love
But
this.
can you out-carry a Spectre? I don't
think so either.
So I'm not entirely sure. It seems like on paper you shouldn't, but in the case where you are far ahead enough, because right now you have this Battle Fury, then you have a lot of items. Maybe you are like at least 2 items ahead of the Spectre, then you can out-carry her.
I agree, yeah. I think that's the idea. Similar to Troll Battle Fury with Spectre or similar carries, right? Is the idea that I'm just gonna farm faster than you and get to my late game
because you cannot do
get
anything
yours.
to me right now.
Yeah,
I can do whatever I want.
And Ursa is a counter.
I can get a Midas if I want, but I want to win the game, so I get a Battle Fury.
Also, I'd say that in a 1v1 Spectre versus Ursa, as long as it doesn't go too late, Ursa has an advantage for quite a long time.
Yeah, as long as you have lifesteal. You need lifesteal.
Yeah, but Enrage stops the Desolate when you're about to kill a Spectre, so you... Sorry, not Desolate, Dispersion. So you're capable of lasting a bit longer. You have nice resistances. You can jump on him, he can't really get away. Once Earthshock is maxed, I don't care about your Spectral Dagger.
But in the later game, that's not why the Spectre would beat the Ursa. The reason why Spectre would beat the
No,
Ursa
it's overall in the game.
she kills your teammates.
Yes.
She kills your slaves faster than you killing her slaves. That's the problem, because she clicks Haunt and everyone's running, help, master, help! We require your assistance.
And Ursa's just running around being kited, can't do anything.
Where is the Mag and Pipe? Where? Help us. I mean, that's what you do against Spec. You need to buy Mag, you need to buy Pipe.
Yep, I agree. I see, I like, yeah, I was talking about the literal 1v1 matchup, but that's not what Dota's about. You're totally right. That's why you...
I guess the Nature's Prophet probably should be the one to buy the Mag and Pipe. Because no one else can buy it, right?
He's going for Orchid first.
Yeah, who's gonna buy it?
Clock?
Like, because he's going for Orchid, I feel
Clock
like
can go for the pipe.
he's already abandoning his supports. You guys can die as slaves.
Yeah, Clock is going for the pipe.
Oh, he's going for the... Oh yeah, okay, then that's fine.
Observer, you are my man today. Really proving my points. Yeah, so I like it, because you can still buy mech or greaves or whatever on the NP a bit later. There's still...
I mean, I guess the Mag is not so much value because there's a...
The pipe is
yeah, the pipe is the value.
The pipe is super high value this game, so I like the Clock going for it. Weaver's playing a bit of quick build with Solar Crest, I presume. Traditional builds for the most part.
Ags, hopefully he gets to the fight.
I would like this, either Solar Crest. Spirit Vessel is actually pretty legit. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, not bad.
This is one of the best supports to carry Spirit.
Oh, so the Clockwork's not going for Earn this game. I guess the Weaver can buy it.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the Clock on Vessel as much as I used to, because now it's an aura. If they kill you quickly...
I mean, in general, I just don't like the item anymore on support. Like, honestly, I feel
Except
like
for
it's
Weaver,
a core
because
item.
Weaver stays around for so long. That's the advantage of it.
He's rushing Ags. Is he?
No, he's... Oh, yeah, he is.
Is that his?
He had Medallion, he debated me into Solar Crest. Okay, I mean, I guess you are 5, so you don't get to farm.
You
too much.
fool, you think I'm gonna play support? I'm actually the guy that asked for the carry hero as support, then I can ask for the permission. Guys, my hero skills with items, I get to farm.
My name is Jabs, I used to be a mid laner, I would deserve farm. No, I mean, the Axe is very useful this game though, granted, especially for the Ursa. So, you can play literally as Ursa, just jump into them. Do you remember that in Dota 1 that used to be the most popular guide for Ursa for a while? Was literally a guide that said, just pick Ursa and bash your head against the keyboard and then win the game. That was the most popular guide in Dota, in the Play Dota forums for a while. And it was very funny. I used to love it. It was the best meme ever.
Don't believe you.
Look it up, mate. How do you not remember this? I used to follow this guide every time. Win so much MMR back in, or whatever the equivalent was.
Was that MMR back
It
then?
was like, if you played in like G-Host or Garena or whatever, you had like the...
Ranking.
in-house- Yeah, the ranking.
Hook shot.
Shot.
This is my area.
No. Hogs, Dreamo Cell, careful, the Ice Blast will hit, but it's a bit too late. And at least FBZ trying to get a counter kill. Moon just debated you. Maybe he debated himself, though the toss will catch with a Dragon Tail into the duel. Perfect combination here, Tiny Airlines ensuring that Moon goes down.
Very, very big kill.
Yes,
The Ember, I mean, it's still a good trade here in the end. I think both parties are
happy with it.
happy with this. But overall, it was a very risky move by Fnatic. I actually didn't expect the Spectre to die there, because she was right in front of the tier 1 tower. She actually died there. It was a very risky move. I don't think she expected to get ganked there.
Why did Moon not go to this further remnant? Why did he come back? That's my
6 for me.
Was that a really? Because I don't...
I'm not sure, but I wasn't paying full attention to where he was.
I mean, he clearly went away for a second, so he went to the remnant somewhere else.
Ours,
Yeah.
not yours.
Yeah, we have Battle Fury in Ursa.
Maybe he felt like he wanted to stay top and he didn't want to go to the other side, and he thinks that he's not gonna die anyway
Right.
because the DK had showed up with a blink right at that tail end of the fight.
I mean, even when Tiny tossed though, because he was out of remnants, so Tiny tossed would have been done.
Sometimes you just want to be too efficient for your own good.
Right. Be less efficient.
Because you see like the map, right? The Ursa's playing bot, he wants to farm area, so the Ember can play the dangerous side. That's why he wanted to stay top and take the farm at top just now. Right now, the map is going to change soon. The Ursa feels like he can take the top farm, and look at the map. His team is coming back to reclaim this area for him so that it becomes a safe farm for him.
Look how fast this man farms, seriously. This is
the
the
Ursa?
Chinese Ursa build, yeah. Look how, like, honestly, for an Ursa?
Crap, he's so fat?
Yeah, he is, man. He got a Battle Fury 15 minutes in, and now he's just farming like crazy. It's so efficient on Ursa.
I mean, I guess because you're moving around with the Earthshock to farm.
Yeah, you have
faster,
extra
so
movement speed.
you need the mana regen.
Oh, that's actually a very good point as well. Yeah, the mana region is very useful for the Ursa.
So Ursa becomes a late game, kind of like a mid-game, late-game-ish hero, right?
Yeah, mid-late. Yeah, exactly. Similar to Troll to some degree. It's very similar.
But why would you pick him over Troll? Because
He's better laning stage than Troll and get some heroes. Oh, Legion.
Legion.
You can't do much. Yeah, you're dead here, unfortunately. Legion's the first to die, together with Hyde. And
there's a
it's
high ground ward. That's why they could have done that. There's a ward there.
that was a very...
Radiant had a sentry, but they didn't check. Oh, it's an unusual ward. They probably didn't check that. They probably put the vortex on the ground. They didn't check that. Outsmarted.
Outsmarted.
These are the kind of things that I like to see win you the game with.
I can see you're excited about this.
For now. For now.
I'm reserving my judgment till the end of the series. 23 Savage will get the Roshan relative.
That is my line.
I guess Ursa is better at controlling the Roshan objective as well than Troll, slightly. So there's that point to be made. He's better at laning against certain heroes.
But I think like overall he's kind of better against the Spectre.
He is. He's much better than the Spectre against.
So right now, Ursa feels like if you can play Ursa this way, Ursa doesn't feel like an early game, mid game-ish hero. He feels more like a mid-late game.
Yeah.
If you go for this build, there's no longer like the need for rushing the game. You know, when you're playing Ursa right now.
This build comes straight from the Chinese Dota.
The Chinese pubs.
They started with. I mean, I don't know the Chinese pubs, but everyone in Chinese Dota started doing that in competitive. They went 404, and a lot of people, even in games that were not like against Spectres, they would go Battle Fury, just as an idea because
He's just good on the hero, right? Because you think about it, he can kill the Roshan already.
Yeah.
So what is his weakness during the game? He cannot farm quickly. He doesn't have enough mana regen. Like none of his item builds allow him to regenerate mana enough that you can spam Earthshock to farm. Because right now you max the Earthshock. So Battle Fury, easy solution. Gives you damage, mana regen, and it allows you to keep scaling in the game. So Ursa no longer has that sand glass that you're looking at all the time in the game.
Yeah,
Your time's running out. My time's running out. No.
I will also point out that in terms of the cleaves, I've actually been noticing it's really good for not being kited entirely, because you just can't make
Oh,
the same.
Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight.
There's Ice Blast. How long can he last? Magic Stick is available too. In comes the Avalanche. They tossing the friend. Hide. You wanted to give him time to run away, but you tossed him into the enemy pool, and he just died.
I think he wanted to
Toss someone else.
quicken his death, so you make him suffer less because he was dead anyway.
Like how you shoot a horse that's been has a broken leg.
Okay, Spectre has Sacred Relic.
Okay, it's a start. I mean, it's still a pretty late Radiance, though.
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle
Yeah,
tower.
But the
right.
game is just tough for him.
They're just very, very far behind right now because
You
of
can't get Hunt killed.
Oh, is he gonna be able to solve? No way. No way.
No, he doesn't. He has Quelling Blade, man.
I think what he wanted to do there was just to bait out reactions, you know, just try to make, because he knows that the LC and the Tiny don't have Blink, right? Does the LC have Blink? What does the LC have? No, yeah, no Blink.
No.
So the only guy who had Blink just now, the DK, he was dead, right? So he was intentionally making the play. He knows that he cannot kill the Spectre, but he knows Radiant team can't kill him. So he's just doing that so that maybe if Radiant does some stupid thing, they TP one or two heroes in to try to react to it, then they would have gained something. But if they don't do that, he doesn't lose anything. So it's actually a very smart move there. That little thing, that little move there seems strange. You would think that, wow, does he really think that he can actually kill the Spectre? But
That's
no.
not the point.
Yeah, but that's not the point. Because the DK is dead, so he knows no one can catch him.
It's to stop him from farming, to put pressure, keep him on his toes, keep the stress up. That's actually something Ice does a lot, though.
Yeah,
He likes to get away with these
he's
things.
so good at this kind of... That's why he's so annoying to play against.
You can never feel calm when it's Ice playing, but hey, get punished. Now the Blink is ready. CK joins in, the Hunt as well. Ice is surprisingly tanky though. Ice Blast will hit, can mix up the TP, the damage is sufficient, but again, it's Kescue who gets that kill, not the Spectre.
If he gets the Orchid in time on the Tiny, he might not have actually died there. I think he needed to, because he wasn't facing the Tiny's direction.
Which is why he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, he needed to turn, so he couldn't get in. He felt like he couldn't get it on time.
That's fair enough though. That's like one of those things that it's easy to see hindsight.
I mean, you look at how far he's playing with the line, like the dead lane. He knows he's very close. He knows exactly when he needs to run. It was just like he got outsmarted a little bit, or he just missed cover. Yeah, but very small. Also, the smoke gives you some slight move speed.
Exactly.
So sometimes you don't take that into consideration. You think that you're still safe, but at the same time, he doesn't want to run too early because he wants you to look for him.
Of course, he wants to waste your time, and then when you're right about to get there, he TPs.
The best players, when they play the line, they know they're in the wrong area. They want you to come hunt him, but then they run away in the last second. They don't just run away when they know that they're in the dangerous area.
But now he goes back down bottom. NP in the bottom. He was chasing someone.
Dyer's
Mikoto.
bottom
Oh, there's a
tower
sentry.
is under
They see him.
attack.
They see him.
They see him. They see him. Run away.
Complete.
He was looking for the A. I'm pretty sure he was looking for the A.
You can't even annoy the DK. He would actually fight you back. So. But what he's doing as well here is that when he actually TP'd, there was nobody on the map just yet. They were actually in the enemy triangle, so you don't know where the enemy team is exactly.
Like when you see a Nature's Prophet TPing,
You're like,
is this guy alone? No, even though he's actually alone, but you don't want to take the chance.
That's the Ice play as well. He plays so much with the where his team is going. He always plays out of vision. It's very smart.
If you play with enough confidence, nobody knows what you're actually up to. Because you're so confident. People think that you're always with some backup.
You know what's interesting about that? If you go for a worse team, they wouldn't think about that. So they would just go straight into the end.
Then your next level play wouldn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're too next level for the team you're playing against.
You need the team to know actually what they're doing.
Oh, that was a really good evasion by FBC. Actually, maybe the hookshot wasn't ideal, but it's okay. FBC survives. They do have a Spirit Vessel, by the way. I think it's on lock. Oh, Ember.
But why is he not trying to get a dagger? Like, so hard to fight, I feel, if he doesn't have a dagger. Because I feel like the Spectre can already be the front line.
The seeds of
Blade Mill.
He needs to, I feel he needs to get the duel on the, because the Weaver has Axe right now. He needs to duel the Weaver soon. But when the Weaver has Axe, he needs to blink to duel the Weaver. If he doesn't have the blink, how is he ever going to duel the Weaver? And the Weaver has always the cast range advantage over the duel with the Axe time lapse. What are you going to do in the game?
Maybe you think you're going to play this really late and having Salbert is easier to surviving engagements than Blink Dagger?
Yeah, but then the Dire can do whatever they want in the fights. You're not going to kill anybody.
No, but that's the point, right?
Because you need to get to the Weaver.
Yeah, no, I see. I'm trying to play the devil's advocate for the Legion. I think the idea is more, oh, we have the GG.BET odds here. So I might play
you're
devil's
saying
advocate.
the idea is that they don't even care about winning the fights right now. They care about extending the game.
Exactly. Trying to elongate, make sure nobody dies, playing as defensive as possible.
But then I feel like the blink would also elongate the game because you go for pickoffs and you kill the Weaver.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that point. I mean, I agree with you in general. I think the blink should have come earlier. I don't love the blade mail this game either too much.
No, he's going Halberd as well, you know.
That's why. That's what's surprising.
He's so greedy.
Yeah. Pick one of the two, right? Pick one and then go for blink, or go blink first
Yeah.
and then go for the other.
You can only go for one out of the two, I think. Like, 2 is way too greedy.
DJ, okay, the ice blast, no hit. The Spectre joining in with a Haunt, but I think the Tiny might be in trouble. He actually goes to the Cogs, and that doesn't help him at all. Hype will die to the Swarm at this rate. They finished off a duel a bit late. They've already killed the DK, and Legion is just alone against a whole slew of heroes. She is being surrounded. She is being attacked, and the help from Spectre is not going to do enough to save her life. In fact, Dreamosol just walked in to die.
That should be high ground.
That is, yeah, I mean, you have
buyback on
Spec and Legion.
heroes. That's very costly though. I feel like if you need to buy back right now, I feel like you cannot win the game anymore.
I regret my
蛮有
prediction.
感情的刷钱机器。
I forgive you for that. I think you deserve a second chance.
Thank you, sir. Oh, Ice dies, and he
What, he actually-
ha ha ha. How do you not enjoy games with this guy? I don't really know what he was hunting for. Was he hunting for an extra kill there?
No, I think he went to buy items or something.
Oh, he went to buy items. Let me see. Oh no, we're not gonna see that. We're actually getting into a moment of brilliance. Because this whole tournament is powered by Intel. We see in the beginning, High dies pretty much to the Swarm there towards the end. He couldn't really get away. I mean, they kill him with the Spirit, but doesn't really matter. He was dead there.
I mean, that's the thing, right? He doesn't have a blink. So
The question here is why...
he can't do anybody. And the Spectre should have ran away.
Yeah, I don't think that positioning by Spec was that great.
He wanted to kill the Clockwork, the support, you know? The support annoyed him. Pissed him off.
I mean, they didn't lose high. They didn't lose high ground because of the kill. Nice.
Yeah, but the LC bought back. And
Yeah, the LC bought back. Now is farming desperately. She needs the Blink Dagger, she knows. Or the Halberd, whatever, but needs something.
I mean, how are they going to kill anyone right now?
I don't think
If they don't touch the Weaver, they're not killing anyone.
Oh, Clock. Surprise for Legion. Ice Blast again, but they have no follow for this Ice Blast. So it's just the Tiny who's left behind. They think they can still fight this, but
He wants to duel him? He was thinking of
wanted
dueling?
to duel him, but they lacked the follow-up, and now FBZ is in trouble because of that greedy play.
Another.
And he used buyback, so he's
Don't be
along there.
greedy. Like that,
Long
Mikoto
death.
is farming super aggressively. The creep gave vision of him. They even kill Keskut for free because Ice catches him. I think they're losing the plot here on Boom.
Where's the haha?
They're losing the plot here on Boom Esports. They're starting to just kind of play a bit disheveled and
Fnatic
haphazard.
is just running around in circles in front of their faces and they can't do anything. They're too far behind. They don't have the right itemization on their heroes, so they can't do much.
You can feel the desperation on Boom Esports.
Yeah, they should be already thinking of the next game. I mean, I think they're just too far behind at this stage. The Spectre, because the Spectre cannot do this alone. Like, that's the thing with Spectre, right?
Oh, okay, well, and then
No BKB?
Oh,
no
no
BKB.
Done. 23 Savage, still chasing after the Tiny. A cold feed will trigger. The last second jump is sufficient. The hook shot reinitiates the team fight. Now
Oh, the
Trickle's in
Spectre
trouble.
cannot die
And
here.
Spectral Dagger away from the Cogs. For now, he's fine. They actually catch the clock. A rain of fire and ice. Spectre's thinking about this, but the Ags realizes maybe this is not the best of plays. Dreamochel's playing well with space. In the end, it's gonna be DJ who dies.
Oh, yeah, where was the time lapse for the Ember before, yeah? That was strange, yeah?
Was she not...
I didn't know. I didn't see.
Maybe if we had this great sponsor of Intel and they give us a moment of brilliance, because Intel brings brilliance into my life anyway. So maybe they can bring some clarity into these plays.
They'll bring you some game flu later.
Different sponsor. Okay. Okay. So yeah.
Where's the Weaver?
Oh, you're right. It wasn't
was
in
he?
range.
Oh, he
But
wasn't in range?
He didn't position himself properly. He didn't want to go up to the high ground,
Ah.
which makes sense. And I think he couldn't really get a time lapse off. I can only imagine, right? Whenever in doubt, assume the player. Like, don't assume mistakes. Assume some sort of reasoning.
Blame someone else, right? Don't blame the
No, but this is not a pub. I can't get to blame them.
Alright, blame the communication. There was no communication. The guy went in.
That is the winter special.
The guy went in without saying anything.
Yes.
Why couldn't you tell me beforehand?
Moon is actually, he took a vow of silence years ago, which is why it's so difficult.
Yeah, but the Because the BKB was like, what, 5 seconds off? So maybe they felt like, oh,
He thought he could last longer.
Bottom
Yeah.
tower is
I mean,
under
they're hearing your commentary. They're like, well, Boom is useless. The game is over. We can just win this. The truth is, they still can do something.
Hey. Don't put me on the chopping board again.
Yeah, obviously they're not hearing your commentary. That would be incredibly, what, unsportsmanlike? Yeah, you can't hear the casters.
What if they could?
That would be terrible. I actually had a game recently for ESL where there was a bug in Dota TV and they could hear us.
Still in beta.
Still in beta, yeah. But the servers are working well today, so I'm happy. No complaints here. Abyssal Blade is up for 23 Savage now, so we're gonna have an easier initiation time. Look at him jumping all over the place like a happy bear.
Yep, and they place the Observer Watch here. They see the spectre.
Oh,
You think this is your safe farm? No!
honestly, it wasn't safe farm anymore. What is it? When you draw the line is around the Radiant base, not even.
Yeah, but he's desperate, right? Because there's nowhere else he can farm. Look at the waste.
They killed 2 cores for free here. Not even worth. It's not even worth casting that. That's just poor Legion commander stuck. They didn't force the BKB TP from DK. I mean, I guess at that point, that's what you have to do as a Spectre, right? Because you have to farm desperately wherever you can.
Yeah, that's what Ana is really good at. If you watch his replays before when he was playing Spectre, he's very good at understanding when he needs to hide. Like, he comes out, he takes 1, 2, 3 creeps, and he knows he's in danger, and then he hides. He's very patient. He knows that when you're playing Spectre, in the early to mid game, you're always the one that's getting hunted. You're the hunted. But you need to last.
And then you haunt them.
Yeah, you need to last until the point of the game where you become the hunter.
Yeah.
Which is like, what, 3 items, 4 items usually on Spectre.
I mean, Ursa doesn't have much pushing power, but it doesn't seem like he cares anymore. It's just...
Doesn't he have an Orb of Destruction?
He does. Oh, he does not actually. He did get it though.
Wasn't he
Team
on
got
Q?
it.
Or someone else?
Someone has.
Oh.
Of course, He's the real player.
How dare you?
Abyssal Blade to find Hyde. Nice toss though. Get rid of the bear. Hookshot misses. Body block. Get down, Mr. President, says FBZ. And now with a duel stopping the clockwork initiation. Hyde still died though. And the duel might not be too successful. He's stuck in the cogs. FBZ's been bashed to bits. And his Ice is TPing in the face of danger. You can't do the Ice, but the time lapse will give you a second life. And now it's DK who's in trouble, breaking the Sprout, not caring about DK's life. Even the Blue Dragon is helpless against Fnatic's power. GG is called, and Boom Esports gives game number 1 away. And they're one step closer to those loser brackets.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I felt like I don't think that they have a very weak draft compared to what Fnatic have. You know, I even said that I felt like it was easier being in their shoes. You know, after looking at the heroes.
FY, he's found himself No-Tail out on his own. He's trapped him. There's No-Tail. Is he going to get any sort of backup? No, there's 3 still dead on OG. It'll be a slow and painful death here for No-Tail as Zame comes in for the kill secure.
And I love the way that Chalice popped his BKB super early in that fight. He just knows, I just need to get my ulti off, and he cast it at a very safe range. He didn't wait for the last second of his BKB. He's not very greedy. I think that's a lot of the reason why they've been winning these team fights. Seb has been struggling, still about 1,000 gold away from his BKB.
Yeah, this Brewmaster is a display of perfection, really. It's the highest level in the game with his Bloodseekers.
And doing a ton of damage in the fight. It's one of the most damage in the game as an offlaner.
Now has full Shiva, so even more ways. He's pretty much itemized entirely just to be like, Ana, I'm ruining your game. I've got Radiance, I've got Shivas. You're going to struggle so much in these fights as Phantom Lancer.
Eric's did his best to keep Ana alive, and but Ana wasn't able to do damage because he was ruptured. He wasn't that low on HP, but still can't run around.
Seb.
Oh, Ame's coming in this here.
Got to be careful who shows up top. Indeed, Jerax is going out on his own. He doesn't expect Zame to have this invis rune. And Zame will show himself. Jerax goes across, but Somnus is there.
Somnus is not messing without rupturing.
No mercy. They're feeling very confident now at this point, getting these very advantageous team fights as well as getting kills on the split push too. Thompson though, we'll find Xnova.
Seb, and as well, between the two of them, they'll take down the support edge. FY's going to come in though. He hasn't got anyone else with him at the moment. It is just FY, so just playing around with Seb.
He has no help around at all, and he's still just making Seb's life miserable.
He's toying with him. He's just making him not be able to come back. Look, they're already starting to rotate this Brewmaster and Bloodseeker too, and FY, he's ready to look for Seb.
Seb's got to get out.
Oh, Seb.
As indeed, FY, the patience, keeping that control on Seb, buying time for Chalice to come in. Ana is going to look towards the Tusk. The Chalice is now there, does have Primal Split available if he wants to look to take this fight. Somnus coming in as well. As Ana, Seb look to hide in the trees. Can they get out of here? Ana's got a TP available. He's into the trees. He's going to show himself in the lane though. They're going to continue to head over. They are going to see Seb make it out in time. They don't have a stun. Ana, can he get out as well? He can. OG will avoid that rotation from PSG LGD.
FY is just so obnoxious there, following Seb for over a minute, just stalking him, trying to have his team come over.
So that's about, a minute without Aegis being used for LGD. They have 2 minutes left, I would say, to capitalize on this Aegis. Oh man, looks like he is loving the PL.
Pretty much back to a 50-50. PSG LGD 2-1 up at the moment in this best of 5 grand finals. 1 game needed to secure the championship title. And at this point, they are ahead here in game 4.
No-Tail hasn't had time to gather a full army of Ancient Creeps. Right now, he just has the Ancient Black Dragon. You really want those other auras when you're at a big disadvantage in these team fights already.
Yeah, it's tough though, because Terax doesn't want to be following around his Chen, giving him the agony. As Thompson, see, he does have a Lincoln Spear picked up, and they should have the BKB finished on Seb too. So that'll give him a little bit easier time to get those Blink calls out as he's been suffering to do so in the last few fights. And Somnus, I have Scotty picked up, about to be level 25 as well.
Yeah, they just need a couple more minutes on the side of OG before they're ready to fight. Wait for the Aegis to expire.
Seb, he's in, gets the call, the character's going to get FY. There with the snowball save, he's going to be fine, and now they turn to look towards the axe. The taunt's going to be out. Seb goes for the TP. They've got the stun to cancel though. Seb held back for now. Thompson trying to offer his best from the side to provide some sort of safety, as he will get Seb back. They're able to get Seb back to safety, and Thompson, he's running away. Xnova's there with the wraparound, gets the slow off, gives the vision for the snowball. TP from No-Tail's coming in towards the shrine, but Thompson, he's trapped.
That's twice in the series that Xnova just comes out of nowhere. Like, he's just on a warding expedition, then he just ends up wrapping behind these people constantly.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing, and has the Senton creep to boot. And look at these deep wards that he's placed during that time that he went around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. Yeah, he sees Ana farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Ana. FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Ana. Ana, he's in trouble. The Blood Bright Silence connects. He's got the Manta back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Ana down for a minute and a half.
Just having all this vision. And Xnova throughout this whole tournament has had the best vision in every situation, even when you wouldn't expect it. You're just like, oh, they're fighting on the left side. They're not going to have vision over here. But no, Xnova always seems to have those prepared in every situation.
And he has some incredible foresight to be able to have these wars that just lead to really clutch pickoffs. And Axe has not spent his money on BKB. He has the money, but he might be looking to save for buyback.
We'll see if any of the buybacks do get forced out. Thompson's still dead for 15. Ideally, he doesn't buy back here. They may have to buy back on Ana. He's gone for 50 seconds. The split coming out from Chalice. He's ready to push in, look for the stun on No-Tail to hold back the Chen as the mid-racks are exposed. PSG LGD, 40 minutes in, able to open into the base and clean out this mid lane of racks. Still Ana holding on to that buyback.
And they're going to keep going here. They really want to force this PL to come back here.
Stun onto Thompson. He will blink dodge it. But another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto FY. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Arme. The triple buybacks now out as Ana in trouble. He's pulled back for this one. The deafening blast onto the 3 of them knocks them back. But Ana gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Blinks in with the cold snap. The PL army's on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top racks. Somnus now down. for 2 minutes. No buyback available on this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, he's 400 gold short of it. It's up in about 8 seconds. OG, they have to make so much happen here. They have to push out all their lanes. 2 of the side lanes are already going, but I think trying to get some kills here, like on FY here, would be very ideal.
I mean, look how close to Brew is at 25.
So close.
With that primal split cooldown.
Oh, Thompson, he sees it FY. He's used the snowball, he turns with the combo FY with the self-fuels, but OG, they've surrounded him. Seb jumps in with the call, the blade mail, FY's gone.
Instant buyback from FY.
Still that scary, scary time for LGD. 75 seconds without Somnus. OG have the full 5-man pushing in all 3 lanes at the same time as they approach LGD's base.
I don't even know if I get ahead of this team fight. The LGD are for goal, but no blood take up to 60 seconds. This could be disastrous.
He's got a full BKB on Seb as well.
Chalice really wants to hit level 25 before he pops that primal split. So close.
Just got to be careful, Seb. Looking for that blink initiation.
Chalice is stepping back. Grabs, they give him the tome. He needed like 5 experience and they gave him the tome just to make sure that he gets it anyway. Just playing as safe as possible here.
Looks like OG don't feel that the window is big enough for them to push in whilst this Bloodseeker's still dead. They'll back away.
They can't count, they bought back 3 heroes. They weren't able to get any T3s, and there's no Roshan up yet. Big Daddy No-Tail's praying for a Rosh right now so they can get that refresher, but it's not going to be out. And maybe will dodge a bullet.
At least they got a good amount of economy off that, right?
Yep.
It was up to a 15k gold advantage, and they chunked it down to 7. Same thing with experience. So they did get quite a lot out of that one, but they ideally wanted to get at least one of those sets of racks to get some momentum pushing in with those 3 buybacks used.
Absolutely, it is this really scary moment of the game now for OG. We're about 5-6 minutes still without those buybacks available. If PSG LGD can find that one team fight, it could be the team fight to win TI in this window of time that they now have presented to themselves.
Ana's gone full in for that butterfly too. As they pick up also an Aeon disc on Jeremy, so protected and DD did spawn, however, was killed.
It's also pretty scary for Maybe right now. He only has a 5-second BKB, and he does a lot of damage and will get wrecked by the X Blade Mail call if he finds it, especially with his BKB now. There's not that many ways to stop him.
So it's all about FY and Chalice, right? Just either saving or just getting into the midst of the fights and not allowing OG to get the picks.
And the smoke, it's going to be dispelled.
Let's get dispelled.
He's in the trees, they're on the high ground, they've got the vision with the Shiva's covered, Anna's on his way over. They've got the snowball down, there's the counterplay, Seb jumps in, he's able to fight the call onto Chalice, but Chalice already got the BKB out. The Sunstride's going to be down onto FY, but FY will survive. Seb pots the BKB, he'll try and stand his ground, but Seb, he's going to go down. No buyback on the axe. As Jarex as well, surrounded by PSG LGD. The Eon disc will proc, but they'll fight through it.
He has to buy back immediately.
Look at these creep track by these 4 spirits. On the bottom room, they have no creeps in the mid lane.
Sienna still holding on to that buyback on Jarex. But as Ben said, the creeps aren't here.
It's backdoor. Can they breach through it? It's not looking like it right now. Maybe everyone hitting the same one.
That creep cutting, is it enough to hold OG in the game?
You see No-Tail's already running to just, he doesn't care. He's going to throw his life for this. He needs to just keep these creeps out of the base to keep that back door up. He doesn't care if he dies.
Which he certainly will as they get upon him. They find his life. 1 minute now without No-Tail and without Seb. Thompson, Anna, and Jarex. The only 3 heroes that can offer their defense during this final minute, this final stand.
Jarex is really trying to hold on to his buyback.
As Chalice split of course up once again. They're finishing off this second set of racks. He's got the Cyclone holding Anna up in the skies. As this rack's on the top lane will fall, the melee rack's gone. PSG LGD playing this carefully. As they'll go down towards the bottom as well. Arme, doppelgangers, he's losing a fair bit of mana into the PL. Still able to shift back into their Morphling if needs be. As OG, they will lose their top racks, but they won't lose the game. PSG LGD are playing it safe. They know how close they are to victory, and they will not throw it away.
And they know that the Rosh is probably respawning pretty soon, and it actually is up, so that is that refresher shard. They already have pretty much infinite primal splits up anyway, but they feel very confident here.
They weren't able to de-ward that ward in the mid lane, so it looks like they are going for a Roach fake out.
So Anna is on top of X-Nova. The Ghost Step's going to the other set. He's in. The call, the EMP. down. Buyback from X-Nova and Chalice. FY with the Invis. Somnus looking to get involved. Pause the BKB to get over the ice roll. They get on top of Seb. Seb's in trouble. Seb's gone. The axe down once again for 90 seconds. As now FY giving them the vision, but they see him. Got the doppelganger to jump away from the snowball. The snowball over to Thompson. The self-fuels. FY trying to buy time for the rest of LGD to come in. Again, up into the air. Arme straight on top of Notel. FY will fall. Arme looking towards Notel. Notel puts the hand of God, but Notel beaten down by Arme and Somnus. Chalice gets the private split off as Anna. He's been left behind in Thompson. He's got to do something incredible in terms of the combo. Can he find the angle? Jerax coming in, keeping Anna alive. Anna with the doppelganger. The deafening blast comes out onto the two of them. Anna trying to go in, looking for the kill. Can he find it in time onto X-Nova? He's on top of him, trying to beat him down. Anna again with the doppelganger, now retreating back towards the base. As X-Nova will survive. Jerax back in, the combo. Meatball down onto Chalice, but Chalice is so tanky. Boss the Shiva's gone. He's on top of Jerax. Jerax is gone. Anna as well. Can he really fight back against the Somnus, and X-Nova are so low? As the buyback for Jerax comes in, he's healing Anna back up. That buyback could set them up for the kill on X-Nova. The cold snap down onto the charge, and they find him. Arme, he's out of Anna. He's starting to shift into the strength, but he's surrounded. OG, can they find the ball? They can! OG are still in the game. Arme buys back immediately. But now it's PSG LGD's turn to be without two of their supports. Seb's going to be back up in 8 seconds.
Oh my god, that buyback from Jerax onto that shrine, being able to save Ana, but Ana also toying with him with that doppel. He sent the illusion. They thought that was the real one. They actually couldn't finish him off, even though they got the thirst vision of him for a second.
With the level 25 talent on the doppelganger, it's really hard to kill him.
Seb,
Yeah.
he's looking straight for the play. Can he find Somnus? He's hunting. Somnus, he's there, Seb. He'll see him. Oh! Doesn't get the call though, and now Seb. He'll be ruptured. They're looking at him, but Anna, he's straight in on top of Somnus. Somnus puts the BKB. Anna again with the double gather. They see Cataclysm coming out. And Somnus still alive. Anna will be able to force him away. They've got the hex. They've got the control. They're on top of him. Can they kill him in time? They can. Chalice gone for 2 minutes. And Seb, he's finding, looking for Arme. Big Daddy Notel gets the penitence out. Only onto the illusion though. Arme able to waveform up to the high ground. As Arme should be fine here.
Thompson's got the ghost, so he's got Hex
maybe
up soon too.
Oh, the doppelganger Arme's over the trees. Can he hide his way out of this?
No,
back.
the real one.
Goes for the waveform. Seb tries for the call, but he's already out of there. Nice, nice play from Arme.
And he buys
5
so much
seconds
time too
remaining.
for his team there. The Brewmaster was dead for 120 seconds, now only 90.
Fnatic
Still a big
turn
window
to
for OG.
ban.
They're only without Jerax for the same amount of time. And that lead the PSG LGD had, it is going down a little bit. Only 4K, 5K at the moment. With these last few fights, obviously the 25s now coming out on OG. Thompson's into the pit.
What a time when he coming out
Radiant
for him
team
too.
back.
I don't think they expected to be taken out as fast. He's almost able to solo it with the help of these summons. And that's
Fnatic's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Fnatic's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Fnatic's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
You know what's cooking? Boom!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Fnatic's turn to pick. Radiant team pick.
Imba Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Apparition. Dragon Knight.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Fnatic's turn to ban.
Dazzle.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
You know what's cooking. Boom. You know what's cooking. Boom.
Radiant team pick. Fnatic's turn to pick.
Dusk.
Oh,
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Weaver.
no.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Fnatic's turn to pick.
Morphling.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Wraith King.
You know what's cooking. Boom.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Fnatic's turn to ban. Fnatic's turn to pick.
Oh.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Clockwork.
Ten seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
You know what's cooking? Boom!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So what if I sweat?
What the just happened? See you later, nerds.
You know what's cooking? You know what's cooking? Boom!
Preemptive flesh twitch.
哦 this guy has no chill, man. Oh, this guy has no chill, man.
Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
This would make a great story for you if you were going to live.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Staying in your timeline.
Denied. Shadow wave. Denied. Haste. In the name of the king. Shadow wave. But I...
You know what's cooking? Boom!
Radiant are
A
scanning.
golden thread.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified.
Be ensnared in fire.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
My honor in your blood.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
To shadows.
Oh my god!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That one hurt. You have been schooled.
You know what's cooking? Boom!
Never refuse school.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
No money for you.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Should have healed myself.
Jackpot.
What did you do?
Rock it on.
Dark light. Rune of double damage.
Dire are scanning.
And it's off.
Radiant are scanning.
What lies beyond? Shadow wave.
Illusion.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I swear revenge.
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
Good show.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Coming through with the...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Players here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Boom! There it goes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Not while I'm around. Batter up!
Oh.
Dire are scanning.
And it's off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Your place.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
With flair. Meepo.
You know what's cooking?
Goodness
gracious, Papa Boy!
Meepo. 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 Meepo.
Radiant are scanning.
Players here.
Behold, a subtle burn.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Boom, there it goes.
Nope, nobody's down there.
A golden thread.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Comforting rune of regeneration.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Players here.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant must stand.